Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today as we continue exploring these paths down here and try not to die. Last episode we got caught by a couple of, well, actually Han got caught by a boulder and we got caught by water and we had to spend some stamina, but at least we haven't been attacked by any terrible creature of terribleness, so that's always a good thing, exploring these dungeons down here. We're looking for the daughter of the Svin village or something upstairs, or above ground or something. So it's I don't know what's gonna happen. I have been writing down a map here on my notepad, and it looks quite funny because it's really hard to keep track of all the places to go. But I think I'm going in the right direction if I go straight on. If I go left, it's gonna lead us back to a place that we've been to before, and it's gonna tell us that we have been there. But I'm gonna give it a try rather than going straight on right now, because I prefer going left. So the passage away climbs steeply, then a crack breeds a gentle wind on the left. Actually, that's not a good sign. I don't like that, actually. I'm not gonna go left. I was gonna go left to confirm that we go back to the same place we have gone to before. I think the game knows what I'm doing right now, and he has done that in the past, and it screwed me over, because I've tried to go to a place that I've been to and screwed me over. Basically sent the boulder coming down from here. But on the good side, we are now able to cast magic, so it's good. It's good, because the Khan is no longer with us. So let's go straight on. You move further down the tunnel. The cave walls crush in close, as though it's fine, as though the rock is squeezing you to death. It's fine. Your shoulders rub against the walls. When you feel certain you can go no further, the winding seam reaches yet another split. Two stones are piled up near the wall. Again, with these two stones, I have no idea where I am. I don't think these are the same ones that we've been to before, any of the same ones. But I'm gonna go left and hope for the best. You take the left passage. You follow the passageway when you hear an echo of whimpering coming from up the corridor. Your torchlight falls across a frail shape. Hiding in the shadows is the young Svin girl, stacking stones into hundreds of little towers. Let's look for traps. I'm gonna need to cast a spell for this, actually. You run the torchlight around the walls of the cavern. No switches or triggers that you can see. The girl watches you with silent fear, and then the torchlight falls on a deep scratch in the rock, a claw mark. Suddenly, there is a loud roaring from the mouth of this short cavern. The wall begins to shake and crumble. The Svin stone towers topple and scatter to one side. A gap in the rubble begins to open, letting through a mean shaft of light. But before you can head for it, the roaring sound is joined by a scream from the Svin girl. You turn slowly and peer into the gloom back around the tunnel. Is there something moving? Something coming closer? Perhaps the roaring is the wind rushing through the tunnels. I don't think so. I really don't think... I think the game just gave me... this is a save point, effectively. This is a boss battle. Holy crap, that's a Manticore! It's a true-to-life Manticore. This is a real Manticore. It's not like the one in Game of Thrones where it's like looks like a scarab, I think. Anyway, it is a Manticore. Look at that. You hear the scrabbling sound of claws on rock, and the exit from the tunnel is blocked by a dark and looming shape. A Manticore, huge, terrible. It stands between you and the light and howls in bloody rage. Holy crap, this is not gonna be good. Let's use magic. Hopefully the big can you reach ready a spell. Let's see what happens. I'd rather use magic. I don't see a B. That's bad. That's B for bad. Okay, I got... Oh, let me click on the U. I got dumb. Cast clumsiness. Somehow I don't think a Manticore is gonna be clumsy. Somehow I don't think that's gonna work. We got Dop, which opens... Nah, it's not gonna work. What about Dawes? Causes slowness. This... Oh, only one stamina. That's fantastic. Let's do that. You cast the spell quickly. The creature makes half a turn, preparing to swing its stinging tail at you, but then it pauses and shakes its head. The old man's face beneath its mane crumples into a frown. It is as though something has struck it square in the forehead. You have slowed it down. If you draw your sword now, you will have an advantage, or you have gained yourself more time for further sorcery. Yeah, so basically, if you're wondering what a Manticore is, it's the body of a lion, the face of an old man, the wings of an eagle, and the tail of a scorpion, I think. And this is an old Greek creature that's, I think it's Romare or something that meets one of these. I am not really sure. It's been a long while since I read those. I don't think I read the Odyssey, actually. Or maybe I have. I don't remember. They all kind of fuse together in my head. Casting a spell here might not be what I want. I'm gonna draw my sword. We're gonna get hurt. This is not gonna go well. But we've been faring pretty well. It's stronger than I am. You draw your sword and close on the slow and fumbling beast. Eyes focus tightly on the terrible sting. So let's go. I'm gonna have an advantage. But I don't... Let's go with a... Let's go with a side swipe over here. And hope that it doesn't... I'm gonna get myself killed. The Manticore moves forward slowly. You breathe a sigh of relief to see your spell having some effect on the creature. You sidestep quickly and slash out sideways and low with your sword. At the last moment, it bounces, all claws off the ground and bared to plunge into your flesh. In the air, it is no longer slow. You brace yourself as it comes down and leap aside at the last moment, claws raking your skin, and try to shrug away the pain. Okay, so that effectively worked. I don't know how much I lost. I think I lost 1. Or 3. I think I lost 1. I saw 1. I was kind of paralyzed, actually. So I believe that worked exactly as a defense. So let's see. You try to shrug away the pain. You brace yourself as it comes down, leap aside, and leap aside at the last moment. It's going... I'm gonna try to go for a lunge here. Okay, that was good. That was good. It's furious. The creature snarls and snaps its jaws. You must finish this monster before it finishes you. With a rock wall at your back, you have no way to hide, but a perfect platform to spring forward. You race at the Manticore, just as it pushes its tail down like a hammer stroke. As it rears, you push your sword up into its exposed belly. You have opened a deep wound in its side, and the Sven girl shears. The Manticore shifts away and opens its enormous jaws, which look so human but contain an impossible number of teeth, each one dripping with a mixture of saliva and blood. So shifts away, and I think it's gonna go for an attack, but I'm not gonna be able to overpower it. I think that was the maximum it could do, but I'm gonna go for a cut here. Oh, that was good. That was a good... Oh, that was good. Okay. Standing firm, you swing a mighty stroke against the monster, easily catching the Manticore a light blow. It curses you in an almost human tongue. Well, you'd guess. The beast growls at you, the wall shivers with its fury. The Sven girl edges near as if thinking of scratching the creature with her claws. It's scared, she whispers to you. You might not believe me, but you're scared it. Hell yeah, I'm scared. Okay, so it's gonna defend. I'm gonna go for a small, light jab. No! Damn it, -1. Okay. So, the monster pounds across the stone floor, knocking you over. You defend yourself as best you can. You keep the creature ready in your sights. I don't know what to do here. It's tired. The monster pounds across the floor, knocking you over. You defend you keep the creature ready in your sights. Is that telling me to defend? Yeah, it was. You can almost smell the creature growling enraged and drop quickly away. The Manticore makes a nasty swipe with its fearsome claws, but you duck and escape real injury. For a moment, it is close enough to smell its warm, fetid breath. The Manticore chomps and grinds its teeth, its expression an ugly frown. I think it's gonna go for another power attack. And no, it wasn't actually. It was going for a slow one, but... Anyway, in the darkness of the cave, it is hard to read the monster's intentions, but you cannot wait forever. Charging forward, you rush into the Manticore, deftly slipping a strike. Slipping a light strike past its outstretched claws. It's still at 11! This thing is impossible to kill! If I survive this, I'm gonna be amazed. Outstretched claws. I think it's gonna go for another attack. I should be able to go for it. Only by 1! Holy crap! Oh, okay. Dropping your weight, you chop a heavy swing at the vile beast. At the same moment as the Manticore comes for you with its terrible sting, you cut into it like a butcher. It is injured and angry. The monster rears up onto its back legs and opens its wings to fill the room. It's gonna go for an attack, but I can't do anything here. I hope it doesn't go for a defense. Yeah, okay, there we go. I could have gone for an attack, but yeah, warily you move into a defensive crouch. The Manticore stays low and tries to ram you. Okay, so he's saving up strength. I'm gonna go for another defense here. Yeah, that was good. That was good. You remain hidden. The Manticore whips out with its terrible sting, but you leap aside to safety. You give silent thanks to your concentration. The creature stretches its wide jaws and roars. I'm thinking it's gonna go for a small little attack, but I always go with either a strong or a light. He shouldn't do that, but then again, yeah, I really shouldn't, because the attack there was probably the maximum it could do. I'm gonna go with a 5.5 because it does the same damage. Yeah, I could have gone for a 1. It would do the same damage. The Manticore laughs at you with a human expression of twisted joy. You risk an attack, racing across the stone. You charge headlong towards the Manticore, easily catching it a passing cut. The creature crashes against one wall. Rock dust pours onto its back, but as it tries to shake itself, it stumbles. You can hardly dare to hope. The foul beast is weakening. Okay, it's gonna defend right now, I think. That was a very low attack, but is it gonna defend? I'm gonna risk it. Because it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just now realized it doesn't matter. Defending is not relevant. I should always be It doesn't matter if I defend. Yeah, I only lose 1 anyway. So the Manticore moves quickly and strikes so fast with its scorpion sting that you barely see it move, and have only a single heartbeat to evade. You parry swiftly. It roars at your suffering. The Manticore roars to ground itself. The ground itself seems to shake with its anger. I think it's gonna go for another pretty powerful attack. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, well, for a light attack, I meant. I really did mean it's not hindsight or anything. I really did mean that. You spy an opening, and in a battle to the death, openings cannot be wasted. Back against the rock, you deliver a ferocious stab at the foul creature, deftly landing a quick jab past the Manticore's tail. The sting of its tail begins to leak a foul-smelling green ooze. I'm gonna go with another one over here. It's probably gonna overpower me, which is a bad thing, but I hope it doesn't. I think it's gonna go for a defense. It hasn't defended yet. Yeah, it overpowered me. I took 2 points of damage! Oh, that's bad. The creature whips out with its vicious tail. Your own attack is forgotten as you try to regain your balance. You are gasping for breath. The creature's relentless assault is sheer with rage. Is almost too much for you to take. The Manticore gnashes its jaws, readying itself for the taste of your bones. Go for its throat, the Sven girl cries out. No, I can't. Shut up. You know nothing of this. Actually, I could have. My bad. Warily, you move into a defensive crouch. The Manticore rushes at you. At the last moment, you jump aside. Let's go for a powerful one. That worked. Okay, we're at not a stalemate, but it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. You must kill this creature standing firm. You swing a fearsome stroke against the monster. Just as the Manticore charges you, catch it rearing up and exposed. The Manticore screams and howls in a voice that is almost human. It is dying, slowly, furiously, but nonetheless it weakens. The Manticore rears back. Oh, I know what this one is. I definitely know what this one is. I'm just gonna go with the 2.2 here. There we go. That's the one. That's the one! Sidestepping, you slash out at the Manticore, easily catching it a light blow. It roars in fury. I need this one. But then again, I might not. I'm gonna go with the defense here. Yeah, there we go. That was the one. I'm down to 2 stamina, but you sense the creature getting angry and move quickly into a crouch. The creature snaps with a knife-like teeth, but you knock it back with a sword hilt. You stagger back, the back of the gigantic sting knocking you flying across the room. The Sven girl is shaking with fear. You know she has seen heroes defeated before. The Manticore paces back and parts its wide jaws and bellows. It's gonna go for a power attack, but no, actually, it didn't. There we go. I can't believe I killed it. Rough going. You don't say it was rough going. Holy crap, I can't believe I still haven't died. Anyway, dropping your weight, you chop a hefty swing at the terrifying beast. Your sword blade seems almost to be possessed. It finds its way past the Manticore's sweeping claws, through its thick hide and down into its ancient, cruel heart. For a moment it howls loud enough to make the walls shake, and then everything falls very quietly. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm not gonna try again. Thank you, she says. Of course she does. Holy crap. And I got a hiccup. Ugh. Anyway, the only noise in the chamber is the hammering of your heart and the quiet breathing of the Sven girl. And my breathing? I'm undead or something? Anyway, thank you, the Sven girl murmurs, then tugging at your arm. This way. She leads you towards the light, through a gap in the rock, to the pool of sunlight in the first cavern. Let's go. Let's go. Let's escape. Hopefully they will give us a lot of food. You wave the torch, hoping to attract attention. Let's tell the girl to call up. Let's do that first. Girl, call to your father. The Sven child nods mutely, then bawls at the top of her lungs. Prozius, I'm here! Oh, she calls her father Prozius? That's weird. Maybe she's not her Anyway, then something drops down, a rope with a basket on the end. Get in together, the chief calls from above. We'll pull you both up. Let's send the girl up first. You lift the girl into the basket and call up. Haul away! The Sphinx give a great cry and begin to pull, and the basket starts to slowly rise, spinning as it goes. The girl waves it to you as she disappears up in the sunlight. Then she is gone. Let's wait. A minute passes. Nothing. Let's call up. Throw down the rope! Nothing. The tunnel echoes very slightly, a noise from the depths. Perhaps the Manticore was not alone. Oh, this is not okay. This is not okay. Why? I wanted to be nice. Why are these guys evil? Come on. Are they seriously gonna let me down here? Are they kidding me? I think I can climb up, but this is not gonna go well. They have abandoned you, left you your fate. These agreeable creatures. Their promises of gifts and rewards were all hollow. Maybe that was good, but a no here. Holy crap. Setting down the torch, you begin to try and scale the rocky wall. It's a long and difficult climb, and you are tired. You cannot escape to make it, but you have no choice. But then a shadow falls across the entrance. Are they sealing it up? No. Something falls, the rope and the basket. You clamber quickly in, and they haul you up. Oh, that was good. Above ground, the chief himself helps you out onto the grass. His daughter is with him, clutching his hands. My daughter tells you fight bravely, he says. For that I am grateful. I invite you with us back, Terrapani. Will you come? Hell yeah, I will. I need food. I need a lot of things. Give me things. A little generosity cannot hurt you. Oh, you cannot at all? Look at that thing. Oh, hell yeah, we got this. You nod. I will come. I say. As you enter the village, it erupts into celebration. Look at these guys. They weren't evil after all. Okay, yeah. You are given a place to stay and recuperate from your long journey. A visit to the healing priest treats your wounds, and when you emerge, it is to find the village before so somber and silent, now full in life. Flowers are tied to every rooftop, and bands of Sphinx are playing music on long, strangely shaped lyres. Lyres? I don't know. It's like harps. I think, actually it could be like, sort of like, I don't know. You are whisked away into the dance to Prosia's daughter before the chief can welcome you to the feast. The night is glorious. And we got money as well. You are given a place to stay and recuperate from your long journey. A visit to the healing priest treats your wounds, and when you emerge, it is to find a village before... Oh no, I'm reading that again. Sorry. So excited right now. That night you sleep heavily and rise the next morning to continue your journey. The chief meets you before you go. My good friend, he declares, you have saved us. He presses 2 gifts into your hands. A pouch of 10 gold pieces, a fortune for a place like this, and a key. This open the south city gate of Kare, he tells you. I hope it is yours. Well, time to go. You take your leave. The path winds away from Torrebani, and soon you are on the downward slope away from the Shamutanti hills through stepped rice fields. As you walk, you feel for the first time the loneliness of the path ahead. Though Kare is a busy city, it is cruel, and beyond Kare there is nothing but the vicious wasteland. You will have no one to trust in the days ahead. Well, let's walk on. For a brief moment up on the hills above the path, you see a figure stealing its way along some high and secret route. A figure all in black, but when you shade your eyes against the sun, whatever was there has disappeared. I think it was our friend. I don't remember his name actually, the assassin, but anyway. He said his name, I think. In the distance rises the wall of the great city, the first true stonework you have seen since the ruins of the giant cities in the hills. Okay, is this the end of the game? I think so. Yep. Your journey through the Shamutanti Hills is completed. Along the way, you have gained the friendship of Flanker the Assassin, and have been given the key to the gates of Kare. You have collected some magical artifacts, 3 pebbles and 3 giant's teeth. You are still armed only with your original sword and have no rations and 16 gold pieces and a spellbook. By no means was that a good run. By no means was that a good run, guys. That was really not a good run. We could have done so much better, but I think we really got lucky with a... I don't know. I think we could have done way better than that. I I'm really happy to have completed the game on the first try. I watched 2 episodes of Splattercat's Let's Play of this game when it came out. I think it was back when it came out. And he died a bunch of times. He just, slept on rocks and cracked his skull, or he just he was killed, or, died a bunch of times. And I really had the impression that the game was really hard to complete. And actually, from my experience playing the fighting fantasy books, they are really hard to complete on your first try. I mean, I did complete one of them on my first try. It was actually the worst of them all that I played. It was it was like a space adventure sort of thing. I don't remember actually how it was. It was interesting. The art direction and the setting, it was pretty cool, but just in terms of, the choices wasn't that great. Yeah, so save to cloud. Why would save to cloud? Spell is being prepared. What? What spell? Anyway, we're gonna continue, of course, into Sorcery Part 2. Carey, City Port of Traps. That reminds me of a lovely, lovely fighting fantasy game that I played. Could save spell. Oh, that's my spell? That's what I need to write down? Is that how it goes? SYVIZI. I believe that's how it is. Yeah. SYVIZY. I think that's what I need to do. Let's continue. It's not the end of the episode. Let's see what happens. The game might be pretty loud, but I might need to exit, actually. Hopefully not. No! No! We're back at the beginning. I'll be right back, guys. Actually, that was the game continuing. It looks exactly like the first one. I didn't bother to read. It looks exactly like the first one. But anyway, let's continue. Let's see what that is. And yes, so we're back here at the end. It's all good. The crown of kings has been stolen by the Archmage and taken across the backlands of Mampang, who have been sent to get it back. Should you fail, the wall of Kakabad will surely fall. And a journey began. It began, but it's gonna begin again. From the outpost settlement in Analand, you crossed the Shamutanti Hills along the way. You spared the life of a defeated assassin, traveled with a Minimite who almost cost you your life, and fought and killed the dreaded Manticore. You faced starvation and deadly traps. A test of character. Yes, it is a test of character. It was. To survive, you used your blade often. You deceived, charmed, and tricked your way through. Your spirit guide changed as you changed, becoming the dolphin. But now, all that seems a distant memory, for you are approaching Carey, the city port of traps. Founded on a ford of the Jabaji River, Carey was once a camp for the pirates who ambushed merchants sailing from Lake Lumley to the sea. But the camp grew, it became a village. The village became a town, and now Carey is a magnet for the ne'er-do-wells and thieves, ruled over by a council of villains. Well, let the city do its worst. It is a place of treachery and traps. You will have to constantly be on your guard as you cross. Your goal is the North Gate, the only entrance to the Backlands and the next stage of your journey. Your quest is to succeed. You must enter the city port of traps and make it out alive. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Can't wait to get in there. Yeah, the soundtrack should be going on, but I just talked for way too long. It's all good. It is the South Gate. We have the key. I don't know how that's gonna go for us, but hopefully it's gonna go well. Let's see. Let's see. So, the gameplay is exactly the same. The map is a little bit different. It does have some nicer things, looking like some sort of Persian, sort of Indian sort of things. These look like things inspired by that anyway. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Is this... Oh, I need to click there. Okay, okay. Twilight already. The great city of Carey has loomed large on the horizon all day, but has been slow to reach the path, tracing great loops back and forth through the deep and narrow pass. And there it is. There it is. Let's walk on. You have not seen a living soul except once when a dark figure raced across the hilltops overhead and then was lost from view. So you are naturally cautious when you round a bend in the path and see a beggar crouched low against a rock, muttering to himself. Okay, well, I think we're gonna meet this beggar on the next episode. What you guys say? Is that time already? Is it that time? Anyway, it's a good stop for now, and the next episode is going to be, of course, Sorcery Part 2, which you can get down below if you're interested. It's all the same link, it's all the same package. But anyway, I'm Colonel RPG for right now, and this has been Sorcery Part 1, the end, and Part 2, the beginning. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.